I'm sitting here in the early fall garden at Avena Botanicals with some very long beds of this brilliant orange calendula flowers. And I wanted to speak a little bit about flower essences. This is when we make flower essences, we are putting the fresh flowers in a bowl of spring water. This is here as an example to show you part of the process of how we make flower essences. So I think each of us recognizes that all flowers are a magnificent expression of the plant spirit. And when we infuse flowers in water, in spring water, and let the sun or the moon infuse the healing vibration, the soul's kind of quality of each flower into the water, this is part of the process of making flower essences. And for me, flower essences have been in my life for a very long time. Almost 40 years ago, I started to study about flower essences through Dr. Bach's, the original Bach flower essences. And yet people all over the world have been working with flower essences probably for a very, very long time. So I've been making a lot of different flower essences over many years and using them for myself personally and for friends and colleagues. And it's almost sometimes hard to put into words. I was really trying to think about how sometimes when we talk about spirit, it's not easy to speak about spirit. But I think from any of us who have just a deep love and resonance with flowers, we know that each flower embodies a particular energetic soul quality. And it's these beautiful, beautiful soul qualities in each individual flower are what is infused in water. And then when we take them and we ingest them in, we are being given that essence, that plant spirit essence, to really help us in our own inner soul journeys. And in some ways, I think the journey of healing and becoming even more of a kind of an awakened human being in this life that we're in. I was imagining like an artichoke, and it's like we keep peeling back. We get to also eat the yummy artichokes, but at the center of the artichoke is like the heart of the artichoke. And I think flower essences, it's like a journey. I mean, we take different flowers for different parts of our inner journey to help us really to become more aware of beliefs and attitudes and behaviors, things that limit us in our ability to fully express ourselves as just kind, compassionate, loving, joyful human beings. So flower essences, and obviously there's thousands and thousands of flowers to make flower essences from. But I've been working closely in this garden for many years, and particularly really loving the Soulflower Plant Spirit Oracle deck. And Lisa Esterbrook, who is the painter and the creator of this deck, I've known her for a long time. She actually used to make our tinctures here at Avena 20 years ago. And so I've been working in the past summer to create some of the flower essences to go with her beautiful cards. And I just wanted to show you the Calendula card and read to you what she wrote about the essence of Calendula. So it's this beautiful, beautiful hand-painted card. She's an amazing artist and painter and guide. And her words, she says about Calendula, it's about communication. Our thoughts and words have great creative power, both positive and negative, for ourselves and others. Calendula helps soothe your thoughts and words with warmth and compassion and understanding, so that there is a balance between assertiveness and receptiveness in communication with others. So for me, I often will put a drop of the Calendula flower essence from a stock bottle that we make, I often will put like one drop in my quart water bottle, especially when I'm in a working environment, or perhaps I'm going to be engaging in some conversation that may feel a little bit challenging for me, and yet I really want to be able to both express myself from a warm, compassionate place and also to hear what's also being expressed to me. So calendula, in many ways, is one of the flower essences that I probably will use my whole life, because I think myself and many of us, we just need extra support in how we can communicate ourselves and be communicated to. So flower essences, I think, have for such a long time and will continue to be a great gift. And so I'm delighted to be collaborating with Lisa Esterbrook in this project, for Avina to be bringing out a number of flower essences that we'll be offering to you all that coincide with her beautiful Soulflower Plant Spirit Oracle deck. And if you don't have one of her decks, I would highly recommend getting one of her decks to work with on a daily basis. It's such a friend and a guide alongside the flower essences in the journey to heal and to feel more joyful and awake and alive in our daily lives.